Hello, everybody. Welcome to Base Subnautica. So, there's been some things happening, and I'm gonna start a new game while I explain what things are happening. Okay, introduce yourselves, guys. Say hello, kids.
Hello, kids.
Yeah, I guess you don't have to introduce yourselves. You're on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
They already know who we are.
Yeah. So I am playing this on stream. I'm gonna. I want to do freedom so bad. I'm gonna do survival. And now, while the game is loading, so I was playing Below Zero on my patio, and it was so nice, and I was building my base, and I was so excited. And then on my way back in, I dropped my hard drive.
Oof.
Which has happened before, and it wasn't a problem. But this time, I dropped my hard drive, and it stopped connecting to my computer.
Oh, that sucks.
So this hard drive contains all of my Steam game files, and Subnautica doesn't. Oh god. So now we're gonna play base game Subnautica, and hopefully finish base game Subnautica before the next story release of Below Zero, so that it actually makes sense to everybody who's just been watching it on here, because though I can't imagine anybody who's just been watching it on here who is super interested in Subnautica hasn't also watched it somewhere else. But anyway, we're playing base game Subnautica. So, let's go. Who in this chat has not seen or played base game?
Me.
Jaden. Okay. And Sophie when she gets here.
Yeah.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
You're gonna see they're very similar. Like, this game, the engine for this game serves as the base for Below Zero. And so do the graphics. You guys want to know a fun fact?
What?
I've discovered you can just get up during this section. I think you might have to enter a cheat, but if you just get up and get out during that section, you can start the game. You could just get up.
Free dive from orbit.
No, you're already in the water. That's the fun part.
Oh yeah, but that's what would have happened.
Yes. But I've watched a couple videos on how this is constructed. And so like we're in the water when we launch. Like that's just shit showing up. Like the pod never moves.
Okay.
And the small spoiler.
Outcome. This PD
I watched a whole video on how it works. It's actually really interesting.
to keep you alive
Neat.
on an alien
Yeah, I mean, that's easier than actually programming a whole, like, physics thing going up and down.
device.
Yeah, no, it's pretty clever how it's built. Okay.
Especially how, like, fall damage and things like that work in this game. That would be favorable to keep it stationary.
It forces you to go through a tutorial. You can put that away. We will not be using that again for quite a while, if ever. Alright.
By the way, I think you can actually just press escape, and that actually initiates that sequence of just going straight into the game.
Oh.
From my
When in
understanding.
the intro sequence, you can just press escape?
Yes.
Welcome to the unfrozen version of this world.
Ooh.
Lukewarm.
Yeah, this is the lukewarm world.
Which is somehow not on the equator, like the
No,
frozen
so
one is.
I'm sure that they figure out at some point an actual reason for why. Like, I'm sure there's some science as to, like, the way that it's locked to the equator. So that is table coral, Jaden.
Oh.
So
yeah.
you remember how hard it was to find?
Yeah.
That's why I was so mad, because in the base game it's just there. God, I forgot I don't have
Yeah,
it. I don't
they
have
probably just-
anything yet.
They probably just reused the assets but didn't make it, like, a collectible thing.
There is the biggest landmark in this game.
Pretty much
The
the only one. There's
Well-
2 islands and that.
So fun secret. So there's 2 islands. That's one. That bank of clouds that isn't moving. And that's the other. That other bank of clouds. Instead of, like, removing them from render distance, they just surrounded them with clouds.
And just hope you don't notice them, that those clouds
Well,
are
they're
never
pretty
moving.
well disguised. It just happens that I know they're there.
Yeah, it's once you've been there, it's like, oh, that's where they are. Okay, that's easy to find.
Yeah, you can see them from anywhere. So by the way, we are also going to, the other thing I was going to say during the loading break that I didn't get, we are also going to be taking a supper break at some point during this because Corey is taking a really long time to cook. But I appreciate him cooking because he's doing something lightly complicated.
Ooh.
Yeah, he
Only
has
lightly
like
complicated.
butterfly chicken and shit,
Ah.
which isn't too difficult,
Wait.
but
Can you say that again?
yes, the butterfly chicken. It's a type of
Okay,
it's
I'm
a
gonna
type
go.
of cut. It's you just cut it in
Right.
half essentially.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What do I need to make a knife?
Okay.
It's a crash fish. God, that was
Green
violent.
fish.
It expelled itself from that thing. That
Oh,
was
it's like
incredibly
2 of 'em.
violent. Hi, whole fish. So this is what
Maybe
whole
it's-
fish look like in this game. They're not they're not giant
New creature discovered.
sea monsters.
The Titan holefish.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's take your cave sulfur. Gary.
Creature discovered.
Gary fish.
Gary?
I
Yeah,
don't
it's a
know.
Gary fish.
Yeah.
I don't know what the origin is.
Gary's mod?
Maybe. That's what I.
Potentially.
That's certainly what I think of.
Is a
Gary. Oh, it killed that
equipment.
boomerang fish.
Survival has just increased to unlikely.
Soccer fish.
Yeah.
Oxygen.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, that was close.
It actually gives you more time than you think.
Ah.
Okay. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
it's one of those gas mask things behind you.
gasopods.
Yeah.
Yay. Get some water.
Creature discovered.
I love how it's telling me alien life forms may have unexpected applications as a clue that this life form that you have just picked up turns things into water.
Hmm.
And also they can be used for flotation devices. Yay.
Yeah.
Which is
I don't think
super
I need
strange because it's
quite
like
that much quartz
it isn't
right
even
now.
a single use. It's like a multi-use thing. So it's
No,
like,
you just steal its bladder, and then you can refill it.
oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know why I wasn't thinking that.
I don't know.
It's simultaneously the life vest and the drowning.
Sure,
It's
Jaden.
a peeper.
New creature discovered.
I love that if you just keep my inventory is just full. My hot bar is just full of fish. I love that if you keep fish in your inventory, they don't go bad.
Yeah. So you can just keep them alive in your inventory, and then once you get the heat knife,
Yeah.
you just let them free, stab them, and then eat.
Yum yum. Alright, so we can make 11 different kinds of food now.
Well, yeah, I suppose you don't really need to like even use energy with that because the heat knife is like just constantly heated.
That is correct.
Gelatinous flesh.
Yum.
Yep.
Okay. Can I make anything else? No. I can make a flare. What do I need for a knife? I need silicone. Right, so I need to go find some
Creep vines.
grapevine. I can make a scanner. though.
Mm.
So I can make a scanner. I think I can make a repair tool probably.
The scanner
I need
reveals
That would be
silicone.
good.
size blueprints. From salvage
Alright, so I need
technology
silicone rubber.
To record alien biological data.
Alright, come with me, Gary. We're going to see the stalkers.
Come with me if you want to live.
So the fact that there's always a self-scan button is a really good hint from if you don't know what this game is, that you're gonna get sick.
Self-scan complete.
Normal.
Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Go away, stalker. Nobody likes you. Don't want to scan the creep vine, I want to steal its seeds. I didn't really fully remember that they're yellow in this zone, and they're like the seed clusters are pink in the Arctic zone.
Yeah.
Oh, so the PDA isn't actually like an automated voice. It's actually or it's not like a Vocaloid or that kind of thing. It's actually a person that records these lines.
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
is.
yeah. Didn't realize.
And then probably has some processing to make it sound a little bit more
Oh, no doubt.
Vocaloid.
like
I know
That's
what a
an
Vocaloid
Miku.
is.
Like
I know
Miku.
what a Vocaloid is. I'm just commenting on that description of like someone would use a Vocaloid
Oops,
for
didn't
like
wanna
their
make
PA
glass.
work.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of incriminating, I suppose. Fair enough.
Yeah, like you just like boot up a game and everyone's voiced by Hatsune Miku.
Mm-hmm.
I can make a knife. That's very important.
Weapons were removed from standard survival.
Can't make a
blueprints
habitat builder,
following the
I'm okay with
massacre
that.
On Abraxas Prime. The knife remains
Can make
the
some
only
fins.
exception.
I need those.
Swim slightly faster.
It's better than nothing. Okay.
Yeah, no, I know.
As soon as I get silver, I can make a high capacity O2 tank. Alright, so now we have a knife and we have a repair tool.
What you got there?
A knife!
No.
I just realized that I should probably have my phone in front of me so that Corey can text me when there's food. I love that that's the first thing you do with the knife, is spin it dangerously.
Mm-hmm.
This character has no self-preservation instincts, so it's really amazing that they live. Side note, I know this bitch's name is Riley Robinson.
Ooh. Also, I like how when you repair that thing, the cable just like came off,
Yup.
Yeah.
like it just ascended.
Okay, environment scan. May support Leviathan class predators contaminated with high levels of foreign bacteria. Rescue is unlikely.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched.
So I can low-key... I played the base game a while ago. I can low-key speed run the beginning of it, depending on how many pieces I find, just because I know what I'm doing and need to do. I'm not gonna like attempt to actually time it and speed run it, but like low-key, I know what I'm doing for the beginning of this game because I've played it numerous times.
Just you can go Sanic fast, just like your branding would suggest.
I am Sanic.
Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
So the Aurora's gonna blow up.
Ooh, that's not good.
No. I'm gonna make fewer lockers in this because I don't believe that there's any sort of recycling mechanic unless I haven't discovered it yet. So resources that I use on lockers are resources that are there forever. Alright, so next on the list is Sea Glide. But I can't really find fragments for that at night super well. So we're gonna climb out the roof and take a look at the Aurora.
Sounds good.
No authority. I think you're supposed to climb out the roof first, by the way. That gasopod looks so fucking horrifying at night.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Right. The planet, the moon, the island. Alright. What do I need to build a flashlight?
You can create bleach
I can. A
Yep.
battery and glass.
and just like fume yourself out.
You put the bleach with water to make like better water.
Okay.
That's what it does. I don't know.
No, that is actually what it does, Jin.
Executive water.
Executive water. Water plus plus.
Mm-hmm.
I need another one of my mushrooms. Mushroom. Where'd my Where's my locker?
Oh.
Can't see. Too dark. Let's pick up a mushroom. Horrible. Bad name.
Why is it? Yeah.
Let's just pick up some table coral while we're here. Maybe.
Yeah, may as well.
Oh, so you hear that distant noise, Jaden? That like occasional roaring noise?
Vaguely.
That's a reaper.
Oh.
And I learned recently that the reapers. So eventually the game tells you about, I think, how the reapers, like, that noise is like echolocation. But so I've discovered in looking up how this stuff is built that within their area, like they stay within their area unless they're actively in pursuit, but within their spawn area, any reaper entities that are making that noise are moving towards the player.
Great. Yeah, you mentioned this like on a stream a while ago, and it's just as horrifying hearing it again.
Yeah, it's a bad thing to know. There's my locker. We're looking for fragments. We're gonna go this way. Yeah, this game is designed to just be a little bit horrifying at all times.
Just like the ocean.
Yeah, I suppose. Cut creepvine with knife. I know. You don't... I think you can turn the tutorials off, but I didn't. My Fitbit is telling me to move, so I'm gonna stand up. Because I'm not going for a walk right now. I'm not taking the stream with me on a walk.
How would that even work? Like, you just, like,
Wireless
pull off, like, your
headset.
entire set. Yeah.
30 seconds.
Oh, fuck off. I saw a box down there, and considering we have scanned like literally nothing,
Usually distinct and diverse
I
in
imagine it's gonna
biological
have something
biomes.
interesting in it.
Further study recommended.
Graph trap? No.
Oh,
Ah.
that's some advanced shit.
Get a sea moth early.
For where I am, anyway. These are the equivalent
Brain
of those
coral.
air plants in this game.
Yeah.
Come on,
Brain curl.
because it looks like a brain.
It kind of does.
Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Damn.
You're gonna get that before you even get the sea glide.
Apparently. Hey, fuckers.
30 seconds.
Hey.
See if you can grab a tooth while you're at it, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
Again, so much early game.
Again, speed run.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with the early parts of this game. I've never been to the Lost River, but I know the early parts of this game very well.
Oh, there's a hoverfish.
Yep. A lot of this game, as you can imagine probably from watching Below Zero, is just sort of swimming around looking for shit. And the map in this game is bigger and deeper, I think.
Well, this is, to be fair, a finished game, so.
It's true.
I don't think they're planning to make the Below Zero map any bigger, though.
Yeah, but it kind of is, like, because it has, like, the land bit, so it's, like, it's probably gets more there.
30 seconds.
Yeah, it has many more places where you can actually walk.
Yeah, it is more along, I guess, like, the Z-axis or something. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Tells that Jaden has not always lived in Canada.
what?
The Z-axis.
Yeah.
tells that Jaden has not always lived in Canada.
Listen, Z makes the song sound nice.
My dad likes calling ZZ Top ZZ Top.
Oh my god.
Just for shits and giggles. Do we want to go find this life pod before we're even supposed? Did anyone else see that fish just fucking zoom?
A nearby cave
Yeah.
No, I didn't notice it.
leading to an unknown environmental biome.
How about we don't go down there yet?
It's a good idea. More fragments too, so that's fun.
I think this is a laser cutter. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And sea moth pieces.
Ooh.
Don't you swim faster if you like bolster your whatever item you have in your
A
hand?
little bit, yeah.
I have no idea. Because
Cute.
I'm not into that kind of
Speed running.
like ridiculous things that you can do to make the game a tiny bit faster.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you just swim like a tiny bit faster when you have nothing in your hands. It's weird. Well, I mean, it would make sense, but
Yeah, because you're
think if you
swimming
press
with both
Q.
hands.
I think it puts it away.
You are incorrect.
Oh, I must have bound it to that key. Never mind. All these things that I keep saying in various streams / videos where it's oh that's wrong.
We're gonna get a sea moth before we get a sea glide, at which point there is
Yeah.
no reason for us to ever get a sea glide. That's not true.
yeah,
Integrating new PDA data.
nothing else in there.
Didn't look like it. We are in fact gonna get a sea moth before we get a sea glide. Ah, I love it. So stupid. Where big friend? I hear big friend.
E.
Big friend.
Reefies.
Big friend, I have missed you and your creepy, creepy noises. They're so ominous and they're so terrifying if you just hear them in the distance. Or if you come up and see one accidentally, like in an area where you weren't expecting them.
Yeah.
It's like, ah, giant! Oh, okay.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
I have gold and I don't have a sea glide yet.
Oh, there's those parasite things.
Yeah, I hate
Fuck.
those. Fuck off. Nobody likes you.
It's
I
taking
need
its
the
weight
improved. I need the improved thing so bad.
back. Oh, there's another box.
Yeah.
To get the improved oxygen.
Yes.
I need silver.
Mm.
I can make a laser cutter now if this sand shark doesn't eat me.
New blueprint acquired.
No, come on. 1 sec. It might be supper time.
Okay.
I have to confirm a couple things first. So we looked in that box. I'm just gonna make my way back in the direction of our life pod while looking for boxes and fragments. Fuck it, I'll just scan the creep vine. Are you happy now, Subnautica? Are you pleased?
The eye fish.
Oh, there are just mini eye fish in this game.
A common complication for divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation. 30
Ooh, 2
seconds.
boxes.
I love that it just warns you about asphyxiation, and then you're just like 30 seconds of oxygen.
Yeah, it's like it's hinting at something. The PDA is
It's gonna
passive
come to life and
aggressive.
just drown you.
So we can build a mobile vehicle bay now.
Yeah.
And we have 2 out of 3 sea moth pieces. So the question
Watch the
is...
third one.
Sorry?
Where is it? Watch the third one being like some remote biome.
No, I know where it is. So the question is, do we even care enough to get a sea glide? Or will we just find it eventually? Because we're gonna stumble across it eventually. Silver!
Yeah.
Are an essential component of many habitat.
I can go home and build the advanced thing now.
Nice.
The advanced
not
oxygen.
drowning.
Yeah, advanced not drowning thing. Hello, infected
Where is
thing.
it? Yeah.
30 seconds.
I think it's kind of interesting how much the pustules caused by the infection look like the things that the gasopods release.
Yeah.
I think that's really
You
interesting.
can pick those things up, you know?
I didn't know that. I don't know if it's intentional or not that it looks like that. Okay, so I'm gonna build a better O2 tank, and then I'm gonna look at this message, and then I'm going to go eat supper.
Okay. You can use those the things that the gasopods drop in the torpedoes that you can fire from the sub.
I need to go outside and grab another piece of quartz.
I think you can also use the torpedoes in the sea moth.
I think you can get a torpedo upgrade for the sea moth.
Yeah. I know there's a torpedo upgrade for the prawn suit too.
There is.
So pretty much all of them.
Oh good, you respawned.
Get to become a torpedo wielding shrimp.
Yeah.
I'm kind of impressed at how little damage I took from that.
Yeah.
So because this game is still is finished, it also subjects you to more bullshit. It doesn't have any giant worms, but there's a lot of things that are gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Way more than in Below Zero currently. There's like way more separate things to watch out for.
There's a lot of Leviathan class creatures, yes. And then smaller things that still want to kill you.
There's a lot of I'm more thinking there's a lot of very spooky non-Leviathan class things. I'm particularly thinking currently of those worms that live in the mushroom caves.
Those are pretty nasty things.
And
yes.
the eels that
stabby
electrocute
things.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to take off my standard O2 tank before I can make this.
Yeah.
High capacity O2 tank.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call. Laying back.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Yeah, we're not going home.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Gonna pick up this first aid kit and I'm gonna use it. And then I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna go eat supper.